Thank you for providing us with this opportunity to share testing results. This presentation will reflect the results from the fall administration of the NJGPA, which stands for New Jersey Graduation Proficiency Assessment. We'd like to begin by giving a little background on the NJGPA test and the high school graduation testing requirement. The state's graduation proficiency test, known as the NJGPA, is administered to all 11th grade pupils. Students who do not meet cut scores in math and/or ELA in grade 11 are scheduled for the assessment again in the summer and in the fall of their 12th grade year. Students must attempt this test in order to have other graduation pathways available to them. Students have 3 pathways to meet the graduation testing requirement. The first pathway is by meeting the required score on the NJGPA. The second pathway is by meeting the designated cut score on an alternate assessment, such as the PSAT, the SAT, the ACT, or the Accuplacer. And the third pathway is by submitting through the district a passing portfolio appeal to the New Jersey Department of Education. When looking at our testing results, it's important to look at the number of students tested and which students those were. So the fall 2024 NJGPA is only for 12th grade students who did not pass in the spring or the summer of 2024. As our previous presentation on the NJGPA from the spring indicated, we have made some real gains in that area. And so the sample size of students who are taking the test in fall of 2024 is very small and represents only students who have previously struggled with this test. In all, there were 51 students tested. When you see the slides to come, you will see it says 80 tests were administered, but that is because some students were taking both ELA and math. Because the numbers are smaller, the demographic analysis slides that follow will have some suppressed information. This is represented by dashes instead of numbers on the charts. As per the DOE, cohorts with less than 10 students are excluded from presentations for student privacy reasons. Students who do not meet proficiency on the NJGPA in our district are provided with a wealth of other opportunities to meet their graduation requirements, including the PSAT and the Accuplacer. I'm very proud to indicate that of the 51 students who tested in the fall, only 25 needed to move on to the portfolio process, which is Pathway 3, because many other students met the requirements through other assessments in Pathway 2. What follows is the results from the test, including a breakdown by demographics. This slide indicates the total number of tests administered in ELA and in math. This slide indicates the percentage of students who met the cut score and were deemed graduation ready, and the percentage of students who have not met the cut score and were deemed not yet graduation ready through the NJGPA, which is Pathway 1. This slide breaks down the results by race. As you can see, there are many areas where that information is suppressed because the sample size is too small. This slide breaks down the information by gender, and as you can see, we do have some areas where that is also suppressed. When looking at the test scores, the most important piece of this is what are we doing with the information and how are we assisting our students. So, as mentioned earlier, our students were given several testing opportunities after the fall administration of the NJGPA. Students who were not able to meet the graduation requirement through those tests are currently going through the New Jersey Portfolio Appeal process. As I stated previously, at this time the high school has 25 students completing a portfolio appeal in math and or English. The high school administration team has been working throughout the year with staff to analyze data and help more students meet the NJGPA in grade 11. Although we have seen significant growth in the NJGPA grade 11, if you want to reduce the number of students who need to take the test in grade 12, we need to have more of them passing in grade 11. Some of that work has been done by breaking down data and identifying a student need, but also the high school has worked to do some other things to help address our concerns. One, they reinstituted the integrated math class, which is a third-year math opportunity for students who were struggling. In addition, the high school is piloting having English 11 and integrated math run on an AB schedule instead of semesters. This is because unlike the NJSLA, which can be offered in the fall and in the spring, the NJGPA is only offered junior year in March. In addition, one exciting opportunity that the high school has pursued is having their staff trained to administer the AccuPlacer, which opens up more opportunities for students to take the test. Previously, students were only able to take the AccuPlacer if representatives from OCC were able to come to the building to administer the test, but by having homegrown people who have been trained and are allowed to administer the AccuPlacer, it allows us to be more flexible with scheduling and provide students with more opportunities. And overall, that is really the message of this, is what opportunities are we providing our students and how are we helping them to meet with success, whether it's through Pathway 1, Pathway 2 with the alternate assessments, or Pathway 3 by supporting them through the portfolio appeal. You will see this data again in the spring, because when we present the results of the NJGPA for the 11th grade, we will have to also include this information in that presentation. But it is important for you to know that we are looking at our data in real time and making decisions to support our students. So thank you once again for all of your support and for allowing us this opportunity to share with you.